to the barn. I'm Chris, and we got Brad with us. Teresa is on a yard sale adventure down in Nebraska. Leroy, I'm sure, is eating somewhere. So it's me and Brad. It's me and Brad. If you guys want to go back and watch Tuesday's episode over on Reseller Therapy,
you're crazy.
Yeah, you'd be crazy. It's a 12-hour show. I do know that the last 30 minutes of the show got cut out. So don't worry about all that. But you can come watch the beginning of it, you know.
They just cut it off at 12 hours straight.
Well, see, the live continued, but when the video uploaded, whatever, it cut off at 12 hours. Like it was like 11 hours and 56 minutes or something like that.
Said that's it.
Grams and Pop says they are trying to listen spotty service. So already John has blessed us already today. He wants the double chicken, Brad.
All right,
we'll
here
get
we go.
It started right with the double chicken. All right. Well, how's it going, Brad? How's the week going? How did yesterday go? We know how Tuesday went. How did yesterday go?
Oh, just worked. That's all we do around here. Work.
Yeah.
Just work. Between here and the church. Sometimes split the time here and the rest of the time working at the church.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and mowing the yard. Got to mow the yard too.
You got to mow the yard? I was going to mow the yard. I didn't get a chance to. So I didn't tell y'all this Tuesday, but Tuesday during that time I went to Georgia, I did stop by my local dump, and I picked up 6 vintage metal toolboxes. There was 4 of them that were Craftsman. There was another one that was a no-name brand. I didn't have a brand name on it, but when I chat GPT'd it, it said it was from like the 60s or 70s, and it was based off of the legs that it had on the bottom of it, like the feet. It had like these little feet on it, where Craftsman that old has a flat. So I picked them all up, and we got them listed today. They'll actually drop to Saturday. They'll drop in the store Saturday. So that was a lot of fun doing a lot of research on that. I tried to message Leroy today, but never hear back from him because I had some questions about him. But luckily, ChatGPT AI helped me out.
Yeah, John said you did tell us. I remembered you telling us. I just couldn't remember if it was offline or during the show. But yeah, Brad said that. John said you did indeed tell us this.
Okay, well, I mean, we said a lot Tuesday.
Yeah,
we did a whole lot Tuesday. So I mean. We had some highs, we had some lows.
You want to talk about the lows?
Which time?
Any apologies you need to make to anyone out there?
Well, yeah, I did apologize to Steve on the live there. But I did apologize. Steve, you're watching. I apologize again. I'm in a better mood today, but
well, I got a special clip that I want to share at some point whenever the time is right.
Oh no! Is it from Tuesday?
Do what?
Is it from Tuesday?
No.
Oh
no.
Okay.
But when the notion hits, whenever the time is right, it will make an appearance.
Oh, okay. All right.
I got a laugh out of clipping it. What's up, Wolfman? I see Wolfman in there. Corey said his voice wanted to give out.
The Corey's voice wanted to give out.
Yeah.
Let's see. I want to know what Mike had to say after the show. Well, John, we
More
would love to know what Mike had to say after the show, but Mike didn't stick around. He left. He said everything he had to say in the show, apparently. So, hello, Ping. How are you?
I think Kevin actually addressed that on on district or on Dibbed It this morning. I shouldn't say district. He kind of discussed that on Dibbed It this morning on live stream and kind of brought some clarity to what their thinking is over there.
Did Kevin see what happened Tuesday?
No.
Okay.
I don't think he knows about it. Nobody tell him about it. I don't think he needs any more stress.
Okay. All right. Did we fire Teresa? No, we didn't fire Teresa. She's on vacation. Teresa Core went on vacation. That's what I'm calling it. They went on vacation. They went in Nebraska. They said they say they're going yard selling, but I got a sneaky suspicion they went to watch the Nebraska football game.
Who goes to Nebraska for vacation?
Right. Well, they probably went down there. They probably secretly, Nebraska Cornhusker college football fans, and they probably went down there to watch that game tonight.
Yeah.
Because they played tonight at 9 our time.
I see Todd in the chat. Tim's Thrifted Treasures, Bearded Picker.
Mike says he loves everyone and sends his virtual hugs. Oh, Tim Thrifty Treasures. The Nurse Flipper.
What's up?
Man. Yes, USF is on now. I was watching it before I started. They were playing Boise State. USF and Boise State.
Oh, okay. Where are they playing?
They're playing in Florida, I believe, because Boise State played
Boise State, are they the one that has the blue field?
Yes, Boise State has the blue field.
That's one of the coolest fields in college football.
If I known you wouldn't be, Kat is allowed on here. I didn't know that she wasn't busy.
So are you a USF fan, Kat, or I thought you was a Gators fan? Maybe I was wrong about that. Corey chastised you for calling him a sports ball fan.
I seen that.
The I word. It's gonna be referred to as the I word from here on out. Oh man. Did you go back and watch that portion of it?
No, I did not. I went
Dude, I went back and watched that portion, and I laughed and laughed and laughed. and like I would think about it throughout the day yesterday, and I'd just start laughing again. Partly because you would stew for a minute, and you'd sit there, and then you'd go, and let me tell you something else. Every time you would like be quiet for a few minutes, and you'd be like, and another thing, let me tell you another thing. It was the funniest thing I've seen, man.
Gonna lie, I did go back and try to find it to see how big of a fool I made of myself, but I couldn't find it. So, but then Corey messaged and said, "Hey, they cut the last 30 minutes off," and I was like, "What?" So I went and watched like the last 15 minutes of it, and saw all that debacle, and then it cut it off right when.
So how does that work?
Your church speech.
How does that actually work exactly? Whenever you're doing a live,
I don't know.
That you don't upload it, right? It just YouTube just processes it and it goes up.
Right. So like we're live right now, and when we end it, it stays there. But I don't know how. I don't know how it did it over 12 hours. I mean, the live continued over 12 hours, but when we turned it off, I don't know if it was StreamYard, because me and Corey was talking about it. We don't know if it was StreamYard or YouTube that cut it off at 12 when it went to a regular video. But here's the thing is that somebody in the chat about when we had 20 minutes left said that, hey, they said, hey, at 12 hours, they will cut it off and you will have to restart it. So they had when they did it, they said when they did a 24-hour, they said at 12 hours it cut off and they had to restart it and do another 12 hours.
Well, Kat, Chris would have made you an excellent new co-host.
Oh, no.
He might have ran half your people off.
I'm going to tell you something. I would have loved to have done that, Kat. But I don't know how much of my stuff you watch. But you probably, I mean, I would have loved to have done it. And I would have respected you and your channel and all that. And that's not that I don't respect anybody else's channel. It's just sometimes I get wound up. And man, when I get wound up, if it ain't for Brad reeling me back in, man, I'll lose it.
So, yeah, you don't have the luxurious hair that Sonny has. Sonny has that Sonny is that good, glorious mane.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Oh. Right.
Yeah.
I like Sonny. Sonny is a good dude. Reading
Oh,
Pick a Scott says, I don't think Chris can answer one question about. I can. I can answer a question. I've been on cat shows twice, and I think I've done really, really well. But she's probably watched our stuff, and that's probably why she hasn't invited me back.
that show definitely needed a Brad prayer at the end of the show.
Do what?
What Janet said, that show definitely needed a Brad prayer.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We didn't do that one. Yeah. Well, but the Pickin and Grinnin has copyrights on that Brad Prayer, unfortunately.
Yeah. They told me if I make a guest appearance somewhere else, I can't do it. But I told them I didn't sign anything. I don't have a non-disclosure. I don't have an exclusive agreement. I don't have any of that stuff.
Let's see. Kat says Sony is my new co-host and has been asking me for years to fill that position if it came open again. Oh, that's great. So you got somebody that's really excited about that. That's awesome, Kat.
Yeah, I think Sonny will do you a good job.
Oh yeah.
He's got a disposition people like too. So that's good.
Yeah. You know, the first time I ever went on Cat Show, Sony was the other guest. You know, she has two guests. I was the one, and she was the other. He was the one, and I was the other. You know, whatever.
Well, I hate that Teresa's not going to be here. She told me to pick up watches, and I just left an estate sale like 20 minutes ago, and I picked up a fossil watch. I was going to ask her about. I don't even know if fossil's good, but it was a cool looking watch, so I picked it up.
Right.
I think it must be a woman's watch, because if there's a man with a wrist this little, he probably shouldn't be called a man.
Oh my goodness, man, that's funny. So, reseller therapy is a Scientology show. We send our prayers to
L. Ron Hubbard.
L. Ron, who is that?
That's the czar of Scientology. You never heard of
okay.
L. Ron Hubbard?
Yeah,
I think he wrote that. Was it Dianetics book or something like that?
Right. So, how much of Chat GPT are you using for eBay right now? Are you using it at all? Because you pretty much know your whole category.
Tanya uses it zero amount of the time. I use it for like I put in what I got, and it gives me an SEO optimized title and gives me all the item specifics and yada 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 yada. So
I found a new app the other day. It's called. Hold on, let me find it. It's. I might have deleted it. Hold on, I might have deleted it because I wasn't gonna stop. This is not Jeopardy. It's called Thrift AI. It's like $39 a year, and what it does is you can walk up and you can scan an item, and it will tell you what it's sold for. It doesn't tell you a listed price. It actually tells you what it's sold for. Now, I haven't used it yet because I didn't pay to download everything because it's a subscription or whatever. It does give you a 3-day subscription free. And so ask the question, Chris. So we'll try that later, and I'll let you guys know how that Thrift AI works. Ask the question. I know what the question is. I got a question for you, Brad.
For me?
Actually, yes, I got a question for everyone in the chat. All right. And since Kat is here, she can probably answer this. She probably knows more than we do. So if you go to your seller hub, all right, and you pull up your listings, your active listings, okay, and then across the top of your screen or across the top where the active listings is, it says results. I log mine in at 200 items. It says 1 to 200 of 1,291. Then it gives you a total dollar amount, and then it tells you quantity of how many listings you got.
Yep.
All right. So you know where I'm talking about. Okay.
Exactly.
So we're going to concentrate on my screen. So we're going to concentrate on this 1,291. That means I have 1,291 listings, correct?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Now remember that 1,291. All right. When you go up to the top left-hand corner and you highlight your name, and you click on your little store name, which mine is Buck Mountain Barn, and I go down here, and then it goes. It shows you your store page. You got your name and all this. It says search all, and then it gives you a number and
Right.
items. Mine
Okay.
says search all 289 items.
Yeah,
Why
mine's a
is
lower.
that number different than what I'm showing?
That's a good question. I've never paid attention to that. Yeah, because mine says all 3,556 items, and I think we're around 36, 37, 3,681. I never paid attention to that. Have you? I mean, all of our stuff, I think, is categorized, so it should show up in there. It has to
Yeah.
show up in there.
So, like for me, I'm only missing. So, this is only a 2 number difference. But the reason
I
PackMac
thought you said 1,000. I thought you said 1,291, and you said you
yes,
got
1,291 is what my seller
yeah.
hub shows. But when someone searches at my store, it shows 1,289. And see, PackMac was asking me and him got talking about because he asked me because his is like 100 or 200 item difference.
Has anybody ever looked that up? I mean, has anybody ever paid attention to that? I've never paid attention to that.
Yeah, we was just wondering why is there a difference there? What's the reasoning behind that?
I don't know, but mine's off by several hundred.
I mean, is those items? I know, is those items being suppressed for any reason, or is there?
I wouldn't think so. If they're searchable, they're not.
Yeah, I mean, because apparently there's 2 items that are not searchable.
Not several hundred. I mean, I'm close to 100. Rather, is what I meant. More than 100. That's a good question. I have no idea on that one. You have stumped me, Chris. Most things I have some kind of answer. See, no, it's not. It's not multi-quantity, Corey, because
it's showed on a different location.
Multi-quantity would be even more. So yeah, it's not that.
Yeah, the multi-quantity is next to it. It's like so you look at the seller hub.
Yeah, like for example, Corey, I have on my seller hub, I have 3,681 listings, but I have a quantity of 4,497. So that's accounting for all the multiple quantity. But if I go to my store, it shows 3,556 instead of 3,681.
Yeah, see, mine's I got 1,291 listings. But my quantity of items is 1,532.
So ping the listings number would be accurate. It's counting like even if you have something that has probably multiple quantity, it's you know what? No, that's not right either. I don't know. You stumped me, bro.
I think I found
well, let's do this. Let's do this, Chris. Let's do this, Chris. Let's do this. How many can you sort your on your seller hub page under your active listings, sort it by available quantity so that it sorts it, like just click that. So it'll show you the ones that do you have multiple?
I don't understand what you mean available quantity.
On your so if you go to your active listings page, where it shows results 1 of 200 through whatever.
Yep.
Up there, over the tops of your listings, you see actions. Yours might be, I've got mine customized, but yours will probably say something like actions. You might have photo, title, custom label, SKU. There's the one that says available.
Send eligible offer, listing with watchers, and status.
No. Down below the results of 1 through 200.
Yes, I got edit, sell similar actions, and sell faster.
No, on the actual headings of those columns there. Above your listing, underneath the results 1 through 200 of whatever, and above your listings, in between that, you have like those columns. Each of those columns in your seller thing there, your seller hub, your listings has a heading.
Probably you're talking about the column, like you got custom label, SKU, current price.
Yeah. One of those is gonna be available quantity. So click on that. How many multi-quantity listings do you have? That's what I'm trying to get at.
Okay, yeah, let me look at it right here.
If you sort it by If you
Yeah,
sort it
I'm
by
right
highest to lowest or lowest to highest,
now. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
you got that many with multiple quantities.
Yeah, I got more. I can
Oh,
keep
well,
going.
then that's already. See, I was going. You said your number was only like 2 off. I was going to see if you had like 2 listings with multiple quantity, and they each had like 2. But you've already exceeded that number, so that's no,
Yeah.
never mind.
And JP, Janet says her show is 5 less than her total amount. So hers is 5 less. So I'm willing to bet that everybody's is off. I'm willing to bet that nobody's numbers match. That's what I'm willing to bet. And I just would like to know why.
Well,
because
why don't you get anybody to call you right now?
Yeah, let me do that. Yeah.
Ask them. I've got no complaint, no anything. I just have a question about the seller interface.
Right. So, and the reason I like to know why is because, like you said, you got 100 or more, right around 100.
Yeah, 100 something. I didn't do the exact math, but it's over 100.
Okay, so you got over 100 items that your buyers cannot search for.
Maybe that search box is glitchy. I'm going to go with that they can see all my stuff.
Glitchy on everybody's?
Well, glitchy in the sense that the number it shows is not accurate, but when they search, they can actually find my stuff. That's what I'm going with. I choose to believe the bright side of things, Chris. Glass half full.
But I mean, I'm willing to bet everybody's is different.
Corey said his are the same just to piss you off, Chris.
Yeah, of course. Theirs is the same with everything.
He's in a car. He's not looking at it, Chris.
Oh, yeah, I know. They're probably, no, they're not in the car. They're probably at the stadium right now.
John says 1 counts the listings that eBay has hid.
Right. Yeah. So I'm really only seeing 2 of my listings.
Yeah, I don't know. That's an interesting question. I've never heard that one before.
We need an expert in here.
So how did you find that? Was you just trying to find problems with eBay? Is that what you're trying to do?
So me and Pac Mac was on the phone the other day.
Yesterday,
a matter of fact. And he asked me, he says, "Hey, let me ask you a question." And I said, "Yeah." And I was sitting in the computer and we looked at it and I was like, because his is like a couple of hundred too. His is way off. And I was like, that is weird. I don't know. I says, remind me tomorrow night and I'll ask the panel and ask people in the chat if they can help, because usually we have people that can answer these questions. So problems find Chris. He doesn't need to search for them. Ha, 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 ha. No, Lance Short. The 12-hour stream was Tuesday over on the Reseller Therapy channel.
It only feels like 12 hours, Landshark.
Yeah.
That's Craig, right? Is that Landshark's name?
I think so.
If I got your name wrong, I apologize.
You can go watch it. It's up. But I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, I don't know. It was a good show. We just, like I said, we had some ups and
Chris,
downs.
it wasn't no show. It was called work, brother.
Yeah, we worked.
The only person that talks constantly is Chris while they're working.
Yeah, I traveled though. And then
traveled quite a bit.
Back and blew up.
Did Tammy get a good result, by the way? Or have you got any good answers from her? Or for
Don't
her?
know yet. They haven't gave her the results yet for that particular test.
That's the way it goes.
So, yeah, they wait a couple of days. I mean, obviously she's not dying, or they would have told her something immediately, So that's a good thing.
Gotcha.
Anyway, if you subtract one from the other, then divide it by your birth month, then add your birth year and multiply by 2, you spent your time more wisely than worrying about the one. What in the world, Corey? That's got to be Corey, man. There's no way that's Teresa. That's right. Teresa drives. Corey is the passenger princess in that vehicle.
So he may be bored, which is the reason he's paying attention to this right
he's bored. But I do all the driving, so my wife is the passenger princess. So he would be the passenger prince, not the passenger princess. Let me rephrase that. So over 300 views on a live. We got lots of watch hours. That was a cool. Oh wow, we got 300 views on that live.
So PacMac says he did ask, and eBay did say if items are on their platform for more than 90 days without any changes, it's suppressed.
I did ask, and eBay did say the items.
That's interesting, but I can't understand why that would affect your. I mean, the catalog is the catalog. I can understand them not showing, like when someone searches for your item and you have a stale listing. I can understand eBay not showing your item to someone, but it's still visible on eBay if somebody knows how to look for it. So I can't understand why your store wouldn't show all of your items. So
He said his new store that has all new items only, and all 500s are working perfectly on mine. So I guess he's saying the numbers match up on his new store.
Interesting. Huh. Yeah, I don't know about that.
We sold items today over a year old. Yeah, Corey has been selling. That video that they put out, or was it Tuesday? They talked about how they sold like 6 or 7 items. No, it was the video. Their video they put out yesterday. They sold like 6 items that's over a year old or something like that.
Yeah. So you know that I don't end and sell similar. Like I hardly ever end something and relist it. And we've been selling like every week. We've been selling several items that's been in there for a few years, and it's just like I can't believe this sold. It's just random, but it's happening a lot. I don't know, and I don't understand why.
Right,
it's happening a lot, but
I don't know. I don't know. Have you sold anything today?
Yeah, it's been a little slower today, but we've sold a few things.
Yeah, I haven't sold anything today on any. Well,
yeah, the last few days, I mean, been really good
on any store. I don't know. I haven't checked my Keurig store yet, so we'll see. And I'm running a sale too, so I don't know.
No, it's not, because all my items are promoted basically. PacMac, except anything over a certain price, and I don't have that many over that price, so there's no way it could be that.
I just sent 2 offers again. So, I got some great news. I sold a card last night on buysportscards.com.
Sweet.
If you like sports cards, come over to buysportscards.com and look up Buck Mountain Rips. I got thousands of them over there. So, but ChatGPT is helping me out with that. I'm using ChatGPT to find out what cards sell over $5 and which particular set, and it's giving me, like I just did that one before we started, and it's already pulled up 4 or 5 cards in this particular set from the 1991, and it's giving me the card names and everything, all the information I need to know about it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 7 cards in 1991 Pro Set football series worth over $5. So I got a whole bunch of cards over here, so I can just take those cards out, list them, and then I'll lock those others up in a bundle. And that's how I'm going to go through all my cards. Instead of listing every single one I got, I'll just take the ones that are worth $5 out and list them.
I had videos playing while I was packing this morning. Did you see that card that Dave was one of the videos that played? Did you see that card he pulled on Dibdit cards or whatever it is? Or I guess it was Dibdit cards. It was like Twilight Zone packages.
Uh-huh.
It was like the last sold on it was like a $3,500 card.
Really?
Yeah, it's like it was like some kind of weird, like almost like a little booklet kind of card. I know nothing about cards.
Was it a sketch maybe?
Well, no, but it had William Shatner's like auto on there, and then Rod Sterling, one of the creator there of or was he the guy that did the hosting part? I can't remember, but anyway, like he famously, apparently there was not really any signatures of him, but they actually took like signatures from like his checkbook or checks or something and like cut them. There's like a piece of that in there for his auto. So
yeah, so it's not an on-card auto. It's just a sticker with an auto on it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like a whoever got that one got a guys. I see Texas Bandit in the chat. What's up, Texas Bandit? And Steve the Picker, your friends in here, Chris.
Where?
He said, "Evening, guys."
Yeah,
Chris,
Steve.
he said, "Chris, did you come to grips with your anger over a few days?" I guess yes, maybe the last few days. What he meant.
Yeah, I'm working on it, man. I've been trying to come to grips with that, man, for years.
It's holding you back, Chris. It's holding you back.
Something's holding me back. But the Texas Bandit, and there's a couple other Texas people in here.
What's Texas Bandit's name? I don't know Texas Bandit's name.
I think that's not Janet, is it?
No, Janet's JP.
JP is Janet.
JP is from Houston, though.
Yes. So yeah, they got a football game Saturday, a big game Saturday.
Is it Phil?
They playing.
Landshark Picker said Phil, so I'm assuming maybe Texas Bandit's name is Phil. My name is Phil. Yeah. Phil. Howdy, Phil.
Howdy, Phil.
Let me write that down.
They got a big college game come Saturday. They're going to play Ohio State.
Well, you're assuming that Texas Bandit is a Texas fan, or what is it? A&M. Who's the what's the team?
Well, you got Texas. You got Texas A&M. You got Baylor out there. You got trying to think of who all the Texas teams. There's a lot of Texas teams. Texas is a big state.
I don't have enough time. I don't have enough time in my life for 1,100 college teams. That's why I just stick with the pros. Oh, by the way, the Dolphins, the NFL's rolling out these what's called rivalry uniforms. And I think they're doing the AFC East and maybe the NFC West this year.
Right.
And so they rolled out the Dolphins Jets rivalry unis today, and those jerseys are sweet, dude.
That's cool. Did you see that Shiloh Sanders got kicked off of Tampa Bay?
Yeah. He wasn't going to make the team anyway.
Yeah.
I know people say it's because of that fight, but it wasn't.
I don't think it was.
Wash your mouth out, Brad. Hook 'em, Texas. I got you. Well, I'm gonna find those Dolphins rivalry jerseys.
I'm gonna tell you something. I can't believe I asked a question that nobody can answer.
Well, that's okay.
And it was a legit question. It wasn't something off the wall Hickville thing or nothing like that,
Yeah.
Dave Harrington. Welcome, Dave. John said that's enough sports talks.
Oh, come on, John.
Man, John.
You can't let football season get here and we can't at least say something about it to get started.
Right. So
let me see if I can make this smaller. I don't know if I can make that smaller or not.
I miss Teresa.
Well, you're supposed to be talking while I'm looking up this jersey.
Yeah, she fills in the blanks.
She
Teresa, we miss you. Come back.
Let's see here. No, that's not what I want to do. That's not what I want to do.
Have a good show, fellas. All right, Corey, tell Teresa to stay in the car and come on. Oh man.
All right. Just a second. Check.
Yeah, they in Lincoln.
Check. Where's it? Yeah, here it is. All right, check this out.
All right.
Oh, is it gonna close me off? Zorro's got their thing. Check it out.
What is that? That's pretty cool looking.
Yeah, that is cool. That is a cool jersey.
That would be a cool jersey to get a hold of and resell, huh?
Yeah, I doubt you can get one at a price right now that you could resell it at, though.
No, probably not. But that's an item sweet. Everyone needs to look out for if you can get it to resell.
Yeah.
Wow. That would be refills. Excellent. So I watched Dante's video.
Oh, you don't need to talk about that, Chris. You like a 7th grade schoolgirl. You got to get in on all the gossip, brother.
I was told by several different people I need to go watch it, so I went and watched it, and I don't know.
Why were you told you needed to watch it?
I don't know. I was just told I needed to go watch it. I mean, my name wasn't mentioned. But I mean, I'm not big enough for anybody to mention my name. So unless someone wants to talk about somebody dumb or whatever, then they'll mention me. But I just
I'm not a big fan of gossip vids.
I don't know that one kind of. That one, I ain't gonna lie. I always liked Dante, and I liked what he was trying to do and what he was doing, there for a while. And then he dropped off the map, and then all of a sudden he shows up, and then that one kind of put a bad taste in my mouth. So,
Now, so there's a part of me like when it comes to like YouTube and stuff. Anytime there's a video like that, not that people can't have opinions and stuff like that. People are always going to have. They're going to have people they like and they don't like, and people are going to have beef and stuff they need to iron out and all that. But it's just hard for me to like whenever that stuff makes it to YouTube for me to not, even though I don't do YouTube, like I don't put out YouTube videos, but it really seems like when a creator puts that kind of stuff out, they know what they're doing. They're going to get clicks and views and a little boost. But that's the thing. Like if you build your channel and stuff like that, it's not going to last, man. Or I guess it could if you keep doing it out. That has to get tiring, though. People have to get tired of that kind of crap.
Yeah. Oh, look here. I don't get why YouTubers are freaking out over the new eBay cost of goods field. If you think they're going to use it against you, you just don't use it. Right. So I agree there. Poshmark has that cost of goods field also, and I never use it. But from my understanding, the customer is not going to be able to see that field. That field is strictly for your records.
Yeah. Most people are keeping track of that stuff somewhere else, though. So it's like I don't know. Is anybody using? I guess maybe at the end of the year when you get when you get your you can get all your data or your statistics or whatever you want to call them from eBay, maybe that'll be included on there, but
right. I don't know. I just
what's up, Leroy?
Oh, there's Leroy.
There's the Leroy. What's up, bro?
What's up? All right, we can start now. Leroy showed up. We're good to go. What are you eating today, Leroy?
Oh, it's got some kind of. So, what did you make? What'd you make that in? Did you blend that up yourself?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, yes, Scott. I mean, it's not. They're it's not for the customer to see. It's for your records to see that line, and it's when you go to do I don't do my records on eBay. I do them on another platform, but that's what it's for. It's just to make it easier for that. I mean, is he being sarcastic?
Yeah. Yes, he's being sarcastic.
Jack leg, man. Golly. You got me, Scott.
Does Teresa have permission to not be here today?
She did not. She's in breach of contract, actually.
No. Stop. She went to do her own podcast.
You should have used a different word there for that last comment, Bearded.
That's understood. We don't need it explained. Thanks, buddy. Oh, gaze. No, she's in Lincoln, I think, doing golly. Leroy got ahead on me in that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been sitting here this whole time trying to think of how I can throw a little snag in there, and Leroy hit right on it. Good job, Leroy.
A little snag. And
the funny thing about it is I'm the only one that gets that, I think. And Brad. I think Brad gets it.
I may not. Having a cracker, Leroy.
It looks good.
Well, it's here.
Oh.
Scott.
Leroy is
firing on all cylinders.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Leroy's firing on all cylinders.
I have a question.
So, Leroy, I will say this real quick in case you do not know. The last 30 minutes of Tuesday's show was cut out. automatically. We didn't cut it out. It's just I think YouTube cut it out. So there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff that's not in it.
They don't like things over 12 hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what's your question, Leroy?
Yeah. Oh.
So I got another product that I'm putting into the bins because I like putting stuff. I feel like I fill 4 bins a day. I really do. My new one, I've been thinking about this one for a while. It is grip tape.
A piece of plastic?
Nope, pieces of grip tape for your steps or your truck or your back porch, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out a decent size. I really don't. I think like 8 inches is too small. I think I want to stay with the size of the bin. And I think the bins are about 13. So I might have to do them at 13 inches.
Yeah. Well, that's over a foot.
Yeah, I think 13 inches is decent. Maybe 14 inches would be the better. I don't know what a stair tread size. Usually the grip is it 36?
Yeah, stair tread's typically 36 inches.
Yeah, that's too much. They'd have to double it.
Older homes, it's about 30 inches, but most modern new homes, it's at least 36.
Those would be kind of good, Leroy, because like I know around here, like outside steps, people put shingles on them to keep from the.
I guess if I did them at like 14 inches, Brad, they can do whatever they want. They want to put 2 together, they can put 2 together.
Yeah.
I need some of them out here on this step because every time it rains and I walk out there, I slip and bust my head.
Let me fax it to you.
Yeah, fax it to me. Yep.
So Isaac bought. We went to an estate sale right before I came on, Leroy, and Isaac bought a whole box of those little triangle files.
Ooh.
Yeah, and then they're different. They're branded different ones. There's Nicholson and there's some other ones in there. Simmons, maybe.
Simmons. Yep.
Yeah, and then he bought a, like, I don't know what it is, but he knows what it is. I know what it. I've seen it before. It's like a 3-wheeled belt sander, but it's like used for like metal stuff. It's Burr something. Burr. The brand name's Burr something. So
I saw a really cool vise, a carpenter's vise today. Now they have those bench vices with the clamps and the whole platform closes. Remember something, the legs would flip. They were heavy. Black & Decker made them, and they had the little orange insert tips. This one was similar to that, but it was a 3-way. And I just thought it was cool.
Neato.
He said the last 30 minutes was the best part. Well,
King. Hey, Marcia. I think you might be
King.
right, Marcia. You might know more about tools than I do. King. Let me look it up.
King's good. I've heard of Leroy talk about that.
Yeah, I can't remember what the name of that. Here's one that looks like it. It's like somebody's got it listed for $2,000. He paid $30 for it, so he's probably out there fooling with it right now. I don't know what model it is. Somebody's got one for $1,000 here.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's for. He says it's for. He told me it's for like metal. So
yeah.
I've seen the Vibor version of it. I'm trying to find one that's sold here. There's one that looks kind of like it.
Oh Lord. Bread.
Anyway. What? Yes. No, but he's not going to be the QB coach. No way, Roman.
No.
I ain't going to let that happen.
Oh, is that Roman?
I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah.
Okay. He changed his name again?
He's still Roman.
Oh. Oh.
I don't know.
Thank you, Chad.
Chad.
He's selling the truck. Did you see that?
Saw that.
Yeah. Yep. That's a good looking truck. Why are you getting rid of it, man? Golly. I seen that. Too bad I don't live close to you. I'd probably make an offer and come up there and get it.
I don't know.
What
I did nothing.
Yeah.
I have done nothing.
Embrace resell life.
Oh, I found a channel of a kid. I hadn't seen this kid before. What was that name? I ain't seen if he's even legit or anything. Kid by name his YouTube channel name is Wayne Storage. You seen this kid? Yeah. Selling like $7,000 a week.
Right.
Yeah, these whippersnappers and their big sales.
There's somebody that Pac-Mac was telling me that it's a new person, a young guy up there in Tennessee, and all he sells is electronics, and he's making a killing up there with electronics. So
yeah, I'm really content to do what it is that we do. Like,
yeah,
I still pick things up. You know, when I see them, if I see something that's worth picking up and selling, I will. But I kind of dig the whole process of what we got going on right now. I like finding all of my stuff to list for a couple of months in a day. And
Chad, my mom says the same guy that you just said.
Yeah. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm getting kind of.
Is that the electronics guy then? That's the one they're talking about? So I hadn't actually seen, I only saw like one video. I actually went back to the car early while Isaac was shopping at that estate sale. And I clicked on YouTube and while I was sitting there for a few minutes, and I saw one of his videos got recommended to me. So yeah, no, it's interesting, but I'm very content with what I do. I just, and it's such that like, if I didn't, if for some reason I wasn't doing the pastoring thing tomorrow, that I could just like double and triple up on that and would be fine. There's enough stuff out there. I could hit the road once a week while Tanya's here listening. I could probably come home with, a huge load every single week, but we'd have to have some kind of new process to even get through it.
Right.
You're right, Scott. Too many reselling YouTubers. They're all overrated, especially the ones from Alabama, right?
Yep, especially those. Especially those. Every Alabama thing over there is overrated.
The ones from Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee.
Good thing
that's right, Roman. I'm just a YouTuber, Roman. I'm not a reseller. I'm like the weirdest kind of YouTuber, though. The one that doesn't post videos.
I'm getting there too, man. The only thing, look, for 3 weeks, this is the 4th week in a row we have not done a video. And I keep talking, I came this close when doing a video today, but I had to ring myself back in. I had to reel myself in.
But like a legit video or a diss track video. Like you reeled yourself in the sense that you have I had work to do, so I didn't stop to do a video, or reeled yourself in the sense that you were going to say something you shouldn't say.
Yeah, probably there. I was just talking out loud. I'm going to tell you something. If I would just have a camera turned on 24/7, because when I get in that back room, man, I guess you can call me something wrong or whatever, but I get back there and I talk to myself because I don't have no music. Music's up here and I can't hear it because of the wall. So I get back there and I start talking to myself, and I start talking about and thinking about what's been going on for the week and this and that and the other. And then I get
angry.
And well, no, I actually have full blown conversations with nobody.
That video exists. That channel exists. That's called Wolfman's Goodies.
Oh, is it? But I mean, for real though. I mean, I think people would think I was absolutely crazy and have lost my mind if they would see half the things that if they would see 90% of what goes on. You know what comes
there you
out.
Go.
What I.
Chad's got you.
Truman Show.
Chris could start a Truman Show channel.
What's that?
You ever seen that? It's a Jim Carrey movie, Truman Show, where the whole show, the whole channel is about his life, 24 hours a day. You never seen that movie?
No,
The Truman Show. You should watch it. It's a decent movie.
Marsha says she argues with herself a lot.
Yeah. Do you win, Marsha? I argue with myself all the time too. I talk to myself a lot.
But yeah, I mean, because I had a story to tell y'all.
Here we go. Story time with Chris.
No, I can't remember it. And because I was like, oh, I'll tell this story today. Oh, I know exactly what it is. Let me tell you. So it's kind of a funny.
Put on big screen.
It's kind of a funny. No, don't put me on a big screen. It's kind of a funny. But so my mail person, the guy that delivers my mail, that works at USPS post office.
Are they male or female?
He's a male.
So you're a male person.
He's a male. He's a guy. Okay.
You're a male person.
Right. He's a guy. And I noticed like a month ago, he stopped delivering my mail. And so I was like, because I noticed some things I just noticed. And so I stopped the mail carrier one day out here at the mailbox. And I says, hey, if you don't mind, I says, I noticed the guy that normally does it he's not working here no more or what? She said, no, they changed his route. And I says, okay. So I says, well, hey, when I get packages delivered here, they go in that gray box. And I pointed at the box at the end of the building here. I said, they go in that gray box because sometimes I'm not here. And sometimes when y'all deliver them, it's raining and I don't want them left out in the rain. So just put them in that box right there. They won't get wet. And she's like, okay. So a week goes by, a package gets left here and it gets left out in the yard and it's been poured down rain. And I'm like, what the crap? So the next day I caught the lady come by again, but it wasn't her, it was a different lady. And I explained to her, I says, please don't leave the packages in the yard because they need to go in that box because blah, 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 blah. Well, that happened 2 more times. And so I finally went up to the post office and I talked to the lady up there and she says, here, just write a note with your address and all that and we'll give it to the thing. Apparently they're trying to find somebody to run my route. And I says, okay.
Because nobody wants to fool with your mail?
I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. They're changing things or whatever.
Okay. All right,
so gotcha. Substitute mail carriers. So I left a note and guess what? We ordered some boxes of stuff and guess what? The suckers were left out in the rain instead of putting in that thing. So I went up there last week. No, it was earlier this week. I think it was Monday. Yeah, it was Monday. I went up there Monday and I asked to speak to the postmaster and they're like, oh, we don't have a postmaster here. We only got a supervisor. And I says, well, I need to speak to the supervisor. And they're like, well, she's on a conference call. And I said, that's fine. I'll pull up a chair and I'll wait. And they're like, well, let's go see if she's not, blah, 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 blah. And so she come out there and I explained to her and she explained to me what was going on. And I was pretty nice about it, and I says, okay. And then she says, here, let me get your address and I'll put the information in our scanner. And I says, here we go again. More of these GPS deals. And she put the information. She said, I'll put the information in the scanner. So when they go to get ready to scan it, it'll tell them to put it in the box. So I'm like, all right. So they got a computer now. They walk around that'll tell them things. So then that was done. This morning, me and Tammy come up here to pack packages. Guess what's sitting in the yard? Guess what was sitting in the yard?
An alligator.
another package soaking wet because it had rained, and they left it in the yard. Now this day is Thursday.
So the problem in the story is the rain.
No, the problem in the store is the USPS postal people. So I went back. So Tammy says, "Can you believe that?" I says, "Yep, we're going to have another conversation with her." So we get to the post office, and I'm fussing with Tammy. I mean, I'm not fussing at Tammy. I'm just fussing about the whole situation, you know. And before I get out of the car, she says, "I'm telling you right now, if the police pull up, I'm leaving." I'm leaving. And I says, "You ain't got to worry about that. I was good the last time. You know, I'll be good this time, too." So I walked in there and I was giving my package to the lady, and I says, "Hey, I need to speak to your supervisor." And she says, "Okay." And the other little lady comes around. She says, "I'll get her for you. I'll get her for you." And I hadn't said nothing. And so she walked in and she come out in the little side door there. And she says, "She'll see you in this door right here." And I said, "Let me get my receipt." So I get receipt and I walk in the door, and she said, the first thing she said to me, she said, "It's my fault." I says, "What do you mean?" She says, "It's my fault." She says, "I was thinking about you this morning in the shower. It's my fault."
Oh,
Said,
wow. Come on. This story just got 100 times better.
I said,
Yeah.
"What?" And she says, "You got a package left out in the rain, didn't you?" I says, "I sure did. You told me you was putting that in the GPS thing and in their computer thing or whatever, and they left it out in package." She says, "It's my fault. I forgot to put it in there." She says, "Give me the information right now, and I'll do it right now." And I says, "Well, that don't help my package none." But I said, "Okay, sounds good." And I said, and she says, "That's kind of weird. I'll be thinking about you while I'm in the shower about this whole situation." And I says, "Yeah, I think it is kind of weird."
And then Chris said,
Your intellect is as weak as your dollar. Failure is your destiny. You disrespect yourself and your nation. You are made of stupid.
Yeah, that's what she got. And so that was my adventure for the week. No eBay phone call this
"No
week.
phone call?"
No, I may have to call. I may have to call them later on. Maybe I might wait till next week because I'm thinking about trying to sell on another marketplace, and I might have to call them and ask permission if I can do that. You know, so I may have to do that. I don't know. We'll see. I may just jump ship without them knowing it. I don't know. We'll see how that goes.
Are you taking a dig at something there?
No, I
Seems
might.
a little,
I might be.
seems a little
If no one
seems a little
knows,
passive aggressive.
listen. If no one knows, they'll soon find out.
Sounds a little passive aggressive.
I know.
Leroy knows. You know. But we'll see. We'll see. But anyway, so that was my eventful week, you know, other than going to see Mom had to chase a snake at the house. Yep. She's chasing around chopping at a snake.
Inside her house or outside her house?
Outside the house. We went down there. So Tuesday, you know, we went down there. And Tuesday we went down there. And right after we left, she said, well, like 5 or 10 minutes after we left, she walked outside and there was a snake on the porch. And I says, why didn't you call me? I mean, I would have turned around and come back. But, I'm sorry. So, anyway. Oh.
No more stories?
No, I got something. I can't say it on the show, but I might make a video about it and put it in my members only thing. I don't know. I have an opinion about something and I don't want to express it here because I think some people would take it the wrong way. And I don't know. And I also mentioned it to someone else that I might bring it up, but then that person advised me that it'd be a bad idea. So I'm not going to do it. Anyway.
All right.
Somebody else has got to talk, man. I can't talk the whole time.
It's your show, Chris. I'm just here to add color commentary to your to what you say.
Add color commentary to it because you're not.
I have been this whole time. So Chris has developed a filter
Yes, I told y'all Tuesday I was going to start developing the filter.
How's that going?
Oh, it's very, very difficult, but I'm working. It's going pretty good, I think.
Can you elaborate on why it's difficult for you?
Because I really want to put my opinion about something out there, but I can't. And that's just,
Do you need to?
I don't know if I need to or not. I don't know.
We can end the show and talk about it in the back room. You need therapy?
We probably will talk about it in the back room for sure, because I just want to, and I start telling my opinion here. It's going to get overly, but my voice is going to get overly excited, and people are going to think.
You need therapy?
Huh?
You need some therapy?
Yeah, probably. I probably have to wait till Tuesday to do it. Yeah.
You could search some self-control pills on eBay. Buy those.
No, I got self-control.
Hi, Wolfman Goodies. Shipping label.
Scott, you're wrong. You're wrong. I just read a message to Scott. Give us a hint. I can't.
You can't goad him into it, John. He's trying to be a fine, upstanding man.
Yeah.
But his inner monologue is getting in the way.
I mean, I really don't care if I piss anybody off. I don't know.
Hold on.
I know I will piss somebody off. I know I will.
Hold on. Breathe in and breathe out. Ooh,
stop.
Don't say anything you can't take back.
There you go. It's been a great show, guys. Thank you for stopping in.
We hit the 1 hour mark, bruh.
Yep. Well, it don't have to be a 2-hour show. It can be a 1 hour show, Chris.
Yeah, it sure can.
If 1 hour is the amount of time you can hold it in.
Y'all supposed to be like talking about something else to distract me and the chat from it.
I just did. I had you do what my counselor does to me. I made you do breathing exercises.
Yeah, breathing exercises just makes me,
Breathe. This you're not doing them right. You got to stop talking to breathe, Chris.
Wait a minute. Golly, they're getting pretty bad. Somebody needs to call Chris from eBay right now. Scott. Scott's sending me obscene messages.
Do we need to get Steve the Picker back in here to get you riled up or something?
No, because that gets me riled up, then I am going to spill the beans.
Did anybody see?
Somebody get me riled up. I will go off.
Did anybody hear? This is a different channel. Anybody here see Resell Therapy the other day when Scuba Steve and Chris, they were going at it.
What?
What?
Scuba Steve. Oh. Yeah, I didn't see that. There's a lot of people in here that wasn't in that live show, so they did not see that, Leroy. No one knows what was said between me and, what was said.
Hunter says you can't keep a secret, Chris.
I sure can.
Can you?
Yeah. Kinda. Hey, I got a book coming out. You can read about in the book.
Did you start working on that yet?
No. I'm trying to figure out how to even start. I mean, I don't even know how to start. I mean, what do you do? Just start talking to it and be like, okay, here's a story that happened when I was 12 years old. We'll start a book. And, I mean, what do you do? I mean, I don't know.
I just now saw Sandy Ready Steady Yourselves posted earlier. Did you see that?
Not what?
She says now we're all going to be wondering what it is in the shower in the morning. Nothing would make listen guys. Nothing would make Chris happier than for him to think that you guys are thinking of him while you're taking showers in the morning.
No,
No.
no,
Here's my question.
no.
How'd you explain that to Tammy when you got in the car?
I don't even know if I told her. Yeah, I did
Well,
tell her. I
yeah.
did tell her. I did tell her. I did. That was just like, man. I was just like, she says, oh.
She's probably going through her day and went like, oh, crud. I never did that thing for that dude, for that angry dude.
Yeah. Yeah. The angry dude. Yeah. But I wasn't angry with him or nothing like that. So it's all right.
Yeah.
Hey, Sharon, I have a question. So if I went to the post office and went home and told you that the lady at the post office was thinking about me when she was in the shower, how would you feel? Not a true story.
Dang, Leroy, you just really message her that?
Yeah.
Well, me and Tammy have a relationship where we know that's just,
Well, I'm
I don't
feeling
even worry
something.
about stuff like that.
I don't have anything exciting to share. So
I know you don't. You would have
Not
shared
today.
it.
Not
Teresa's
today.
always got the exciting stuff to share, and we just build off of her. I don't realize that now.
Well, if I knew I was going to have to be ready, if I knew I was going to have to be on, I'd have come with a whole bunch of material.
Oh, well, you're supposed to come with a whole bunch of material anyway.
I come with 25% worth of material.
Guys, I won't be here next Thursday.
Where are you headed to, Leroy?
I'll be in Columbia. I'll be in
Oh yeah. Tell us about it. What is it again, Leroy?
the Big Grab. It's a
50-mile yard sale.
Yeah.
I will not be there.
Where does it run to? Where does it run from?
Hold on, let's see what Sharon said.
It's like
I would wonder what happened to make her feel that way.
So
My friend Chris was complaining like he normally does at the post office, and the lady forgot to put something in the cliff notes about his packages. He had a wet package and went and complained in the shower because she forgot to tell the.
Oh my gosh. Let's see. So what we figured out is Chris's package comes in. Anyway, we're getting off of reselling. We need to get back on to reselling.
Oh, we getting off of resale. It's about a package that was wet, and then a wet dream.
Yeah. Oh, we need to get on to something else.
Wow. See, the water made her think of rain. Rain made her think of her, the package of yours that got left out in the rain. So there you go.
So, man.
All right, guys, it's been good. We
appreciate
all you guys. We will see you guys next week. We will have Teresa here. I'll probably try to jump in. I'll be in the van somewhere.
Yeah.
I'll try to jump in and say hello to you guys for a few minutes. Thank you guys, everybody, for coming. And Matt's going to say the prayer.
Yeah. I have nothing going on. What you got going on, Chris, before we head out?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Nothing.
All
Teresa,
right.
what do you got going on?
Teresa's not here.
She's talking as we speak. You just can't hear her.
Yeah, she can't hear. Yeah. All right, Brad. You got a prayer or not?
It'll be a short one since it's a short show, but we'll do it. All right. Everybody bow your heads. Well, here's what we ask, Father. Please don't let Teresa leave us. We just figured out she's the only one does all the talking, so that's good, and we need her here. Also, God, we ask you to help us not to think about Chris while we're in the shower, because that's nothing any of us wants to do. And help Chris self-control. In Jesus' name, amen.
Hasta la vista, baby.